Welcome to Curious Lists, where curiosity comes to life through the world's most fascinating top 10 countdowns. Let's get started. Number 10, the Nazca Lines, Peru. Imagine flying over the deserts of southern Peru when giant shapes suddenly appear beneath you. A hummingbird, a monkey, a giant spider. Some of these incredible figures stretch for more than 300 feet, yet they're almost impossible to recognize from the ground. Together, they're known as the Nazca Lines, one of the world's greatest archaeological mysteries. Created more than 2,000 years ago, the geoglyphs were made by removing the dark stones covering the desert floor, revealing the lighter soil beneath. The dry climate has preserved them for centuries, but one question has puzzled experts for generations. Why were they built? The Nazca people had no airplanes or drones, yet many of the figures can only be fully appreciated from the sky. Their incredible size and precision have led to countless theories. Some archaeologists believe the lines were part of religious ceremonies, where people walked along them to pray for rain in one of the driest places on Earth. Others suggest they may have aligned with the movements of the sun and stars, acting as a giant astronomical calendar. And of course, there are more unusual theories. Some believe the Nazca Lines were created as signals for extraterrestrial visitors. While there's no scientific evidence to support that idea, it remains one of the reasons the site continues to fascinate millions of people. Even today, researchers are discovering new geoglyphs using drones and artificial intelligence, proving there may still be secrets hidden beneath the desert sands. The Nazca Lines remind us that some of history's greatest mysteries aren't hidden underground. They're hiding in plain sight. But if you think giant drawings are mysterious, wait until you see the next location on our list, a stretch of ocean where ships and airplanes have vanished without a trace. Number 9. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. Imagine you're flying over the Atlantic Ocean. The weather is clear, your instruments are working, and everything seems normal. Then suddenly, your compass starts spinning, your radio goes silent, and you're never heard from again. Welcome to the Bermuda Triangle, one of the world's most famous mysteries. Located between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, this vast stretch of ocean has become legendary for the unexplained disappearances of ships and airplanes. The mystery gained worldwide attention in 1945 when 5 U.S. Navy bombers known as Flight 19 disappeared during what should have been a routine training mission. The pilots reported navigation problems and growing confusion before all radio contact was lost. Despite an extensive search, neither the aircraft nor their crews were ever conclusively recovered. Even more mysteriously, a rescue plane sent to search for them also disappeared shortly after takeoff. Over the years, stories like these have transformed the Bermuda Triangle into one of history's greatest legends. But is there really something unusual happening here? Scientists say the answer is probably no. The region is known for powerful storms, rapidly changing weather, and the Gulf Stream, a strong ocean current capable of quickly carrying away wreckage. Before GPS, small navigation errors could also leave pilots and sailors dangerously lost over open water. Still, those explanations haven't stopped the conspiracy theories. Some believe the lost city of Atlantis lies beneath the waves, while others claim the triangle is home to alien technology or even a portal to another dimension. There's no credible scientific evidence supporting these ideas, but they continue to capture the world's imagination. Today, thousands of ships and airplanes safely cross the Bermuda Triangle every year, yet every unexplained disappearance keeps the legend alive. After all, sometimes it's not the answers that fascinate us, it's the mysteries. But if you think disappearing ships are strange, wait until you see the next location on our list, an isolated island filled with hundreds of giant stone statues that continue to puzzle archaeologists to this day. Number 8. Easter Island, Chile. Imagine discovering a tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, thousands of miles from the nearest mainland. As you step ashore, hundreds of giant stone faces silently stare back at you. Welcome to Easter Island, one of the most isolated and mysterious places on Earth. Known locally as Rapa Nui, the island is home to nearly 900 massive stone statues, called moai. Some stand over 30 feet tall, while the largest completed statue weighs an astonishing 82 tons. The mystery isn't just how they were carved, it's how they were moved. Almost every moai was carved from volcanic rock at a single quarry before being transported several miles across the island. The problem is, the people of Rapa Nui had no cranes, no trucks, and not even the wheel. So how did they do it? For years, archaeologists believed the statues were dragged on wooden sleds or rolled across logs. But a more recent experiment suggested something even stranger. Researchers discovered that using only ropes, a replica statue statue could be carefully rocked from side to side, making it appear to walk to its destination. Remarkably, local legends have claimed for centuries that the statues walked across the island using spiritual power. Could those stories have been based on real events? Most experts believe the moai were built to honor important ancestors and watch over nearby villages. In fact, nearly all of the statues face inland rather than out toward the ocean. Today, Easter Island remains one of archaeology's greatest puzzles. While we've uncovered part of its story, many questions about its people, their engineering skills, and their motivation remain unanswered. One thing is certain, standing face to face with these silent giants, it's easy to understand why they continue to fascinate the world. But if you think moving 82-ton statues without modern technology is impressive, wait until you see the next location on our list, a prehistoric monument built over 4,500 years ago that still leaves scientists searching for answers. Number 7. Stonehenge, England. Imagine trying to move a 25-ton stone without cranes, trucks, or even the wheel. It sounds impossible, yet more than 4,500 years ago, someone did exactly that. Welcome to Stonehenge, one of the world's most famous ancient monuments. Located in southern England, Stonehenge is made up of enormous standing stones arranged in a massive circle. Some of the smaller blue stones were transported from Wales, nearly 150 miles away, making archaeologists wonder how prehistoric people accomplished such an incredible feat. But moving the stones is only part of the mystery. No one knows exactly why Stonehenge was built. Some researchers believe it was an ancient astronomical calendar. During the summer solstice, the rising sun aligns almost perfectly with the monument, suggesting its builders had an impressive understanding of the skies. Others think it served as a religious temple, a burial site, or a place where important ceremonies were held. The truth is, no one knows for certain. Despite centuries of research, Stonehenge continues to guard its secrets, reminding us just how advanced and mysterious our ancient ancestors may have been. But if you think an ancient monument is mysterious, wait until you see the next location on our list, a frozen waterfall in Antarctica that appears to flow with blood. Number 6. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Imagine standing in the middle of Antarctica surrounded by nothing but snow and ice. Then, in the distance, you see something impossible, a glacier that appears to be bleeding. Welcome to Blood Falls, one of the strangest natural phenomena on Earth. Discovered in 1911, Blood Falls is a stream of deep red water flowing from the Taylor Glacier. For years, scientists believed the color was caused by algae, but the truth turned out to be even more fascinating. Hidden beneath the glacier lies an ancient lake of extremely salty, iron-rich water that's been trapped under the ice for millions of years. As the water slowly reaches the surface, the iron reacts with oxygen, creating the blood-red color that gives the waterfall its eerie appearance. Even more incredible, scientists discovered microscopic life living in this underground lake, surviving without sunlight or oxygen. This discovery has led researchers to believe that if life can exist beneath Antarctica's frozen ice, it might also survive beneath the icy surfaces of distant moons like Europa or Enceladus. Blood Falls is a reminder that even in the harshest environments on Earth, nature can still surprise us. And somehow, the next place on our list is even harder to believe. It's an isolated island where bizarre trees, strange plants, and unique wildlife have evolved for millions of years, making it look more like an alien planet than a place on Earth. Number 5. Socotra Island, Yemen. Imagine landing on an island where almost every plant looks like it belongs on another planet. Towering umbrella-shaped trees, bottle-shaped trunks, strange plants found nowhere else on Earth. Welcome to Socotra Island, often called the most alien-looking place on Earth. Located in the Arabian Sea, Socotra has been isolated from the mainland for millions of years. Because of that isolation, many of its plants and animals evolved independently. In fact, over 1/3 of the island's plant species can't be found anywhere else on Earth. Its most famous attraction is the dragonblood tree. With its giant mushroom-shaped canopy and bright red sap, it looks like something straight out of a science fiction movie. For centuries, the sap has been used as medicine, dye, and even in ancient rituals. Scientists believe Socotra's incredible biodiversity is the result of more than 20 million years of isolation, making it one of the most unique ecosystems on the planet. Even today, researchers continue discovering new species, proving that the island still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Standing among these bizarre landscapes, it's easy to forget you're still on Earth, and our next location has inspired just as many questions. Hidden deep within the Nevada desert lies a military base so secretive that it's become the center of countless theories involving UFOs, aliens, and advanced technology. Number 4. Area 51, United States. Hidden deep within the Nevada desert lies one of the most secretive places on Earth, a military base so heavily guarded that it has fueled conspiracy theories for decades. Welcome to Area 51. For years, the US government refused to even acknowledge the base existed. That secrecy led many people to believe something extraordinary was happening behind its fences. Was it advanced military technology or something not from this world? The mystery began during the Cold War, when Area 51 was used to test highly classified aircraft like the U-2 spy plane and later the F-117 Nighthawk. Because these aircraft were unlike anything the public had ever seen, many sightings were reported as UFOs. Over time, even more incredible theories emerged. Some believe Area 51 houses crashed alien spacecraft recovered from the famous Roswell incident. Others claim scientists are secretly studying extraterrestrial technology beneath the desert. Despite decades of speculation, there is no credible evidence to support these claims. In 2013, declassified CIA documents confirmed that Area 51's primary purpose was testing experimental military aircraft, not aliens. Even so, the mystery lives on. As long as the base remains closed to the public, people will continue to wonder what really happens behind those gates. And while Area 51 remains one of the world's greatest man-made mysteries, our next destination is a mystery created entirely by nature, an enormous crater that's been burning continuously for more than 50 years, earning it the nickname the Door to Hell. Number 3. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. In the middle of the Karakum Desert, a giant crater has been burning for more than half a century. Its official name is the Darvaza gas crater, but most people know it by a far more dramatic name: the Door to Hell. The crater is around 230 feet wide and filled with constantly burning natural gas. At night, its orange glow can be seen from miles away, making it look like the entrance to another world. The most famous story claims it began in 1971, when Soviet geologists were drilling for natural gas and the ground collapsed beneath their equipment. To stop dangerous methane from escaping, they reportedly set the crater on fire, expecting it to burn out within a few days. It never did. More than 50 years later, the flames are still burning. The crater has since become one of Turkmenistan's most unusual landmarks, attracting scientists, photographers, and adventurous travelers. Researchers have even discovered microorganisms living in the extreme heat around the crater, proving that life can survive in places that seem almost impossible. Today, officials have discussed extinguishing the fire to reduce emissions and preserve natural gas. Until then, the Door to Hell continues to burn in the desert, a simple drilling accident transformed into one of the strangest sights on Earth. Our next destination is haunting for a very different reason: an entire city abandoned after one of history's worst nuclear disasters. Number 2, the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. Imagine leaving your home with only a few belongings after being told you'll return in just a couple of days. You never do. In 1986, an explosion at reactor number 4 of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant released enormous amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere. The nearby city of Pripyat, home to almost 50,000 people, was evacuated shortly afterward. Residents left behind apartments, schools, family photos, and even meals still sitting on kitchen tables. Today, the city remains frozen in time. Empty buildings are slowly collapsing. Trees grow through cracked roads. A rusting amusement park stands silent, even though it was supposed to open only days after the disaster. For years, the area was considered too dangerous to enter, but after people disappeared, nature returned. Wolves, wild boar, deer, and rare horses now roam freely through the abandoned landscape, turning the exclusion zone into an unexpected wildlife refuge. Chernobyl is surrounded by stories of mutations, ghosts, and strange experiments, but the truth is already haunting enough. This wasn't a city destroyed by war, it was simply abandoned, and nearly 4 decades later, it still stands as a warning of how one disaster can change a place forever. At number 1, we travel to a frozen mountain pass where 9 experienced hikers fled their tent in the middle of the night, and no one can say with certainty what terrified them. Number 1, Dyatlov Pass, Russia. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to something so terrifying that you cut your tent open from the inside and run into the freezing wilderness. Without your boots, without your coat, without any chance of survival. That's exactly what happened at Dyatlov Pass, one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. In 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers disappeared while crossing the Ural Mountains in the Soviet Union. When rescue teams finally reached their campsite, they found the tent slashed crushed open from the inside, with all of the hikers' belongings left behind. Footprints led away from the tent into the snow. Some hikers were barefoot, others were wearing only socks or underwear, despite temperatures dropping below minus 30 degrees Celsius. When the bodies were eventually discovered, the mystery only deepened. Some had died from hypothermia, others had suffered severe chest and skull injuries, despite showing very few external wounds. One victim was even missing her tongue. Over the years, countless theories have tried to explain what happened: an avalanche, secret military experiments, a wild animal attack, even UFOs, and the legendary Yeti. In 2021, researchers concluded that a rare type of avalanche was the most likely explanation, but many people still believe the evidence doesn't answer every question. More than 65 years later, no one knows exactly what happened on that freezing night, and that's why Dyatlov Pass remains our #1 most mysterious place on Earth. If you enjoyed this countdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Curious Lists, and let us know in the comments. Which of these mysterious places fascinated you the most?